What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna pull Mina and I'm gonna talk with you a bit on whether you should pull Mina or not, if it's worth it or not, while I'm pulling for her and an artifact. I haven't looked at the artifact effects yet, but I'm gonna also talk a bit about the Mina's team and whatever. Just before we start the video real quick, I was sponsored by Lootbar to be able to do this video, so if you guys wanna pull on Mina as well or an artifact for cheaper, I'm gonna introduce you to them right now. Lootbar.gg is an amazing website that gives you huge discounts in multiple different games, but let's look at Mongil Stardive. The prices here are 10% more affordable than the official, and new users get the 8% off coupon, meaning you can get 18% off on your first order, which will be delivered super fast. The 300 primordial stars usually is 350, but on Lootbar it's much less. To claim one of these discounts, just click on the item you're looking for and press top up now to proceed to the payment. After payment, you want to select the self top up service, which will redirect you to a Mongil Stardive virtual machine where you can log in on your Mongil account using your preferred method. And don't worry, Lootbar is trustworthy. They have a 7 days after sales refund guarantee policy and safe trade policy, as well as tons of good reviews. After logging in, you want to go to the in-game shop, browse to the packs, and redeem the pack you bought. Wait a few seconds and go to your mail to claim the products. And so let's start. As you can see, I'm 47. I have guaranteed Mina in 47 and increased rate in 32, and I have 29 pulls saved. So let's start with the pulls already. I'm gonna skip this because it's probably not gonna be an early. Okay, Francis is good because I'm thinking of using Francis on our team. So Francis is good. We'll take Francis. Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay, okay. I fuck with this, guys. Let's go. Oh, okay, one more. What is this? What is this? Is this an early that I'm seeing? Is this an early that I'm seeing? Is this an early that I'm seeing? Okay, okay. I'm gonna pull for a second min, I guess. I'm gonna pull for a second one. If the guaranteed. Oh, actually, the guaranteed resets, no? Okay. This was the best 10 pull of my life. Yeah, it resetted. Okay, yo, I'm not complaining, guys. I'm saving my shit. You know, I'm saving my shit. Okay, let's pull on the artifact now then. Okay, but going back to the theme, me personally, like Mina will for sure be an S tier character right off the bat. The only thing that she's missing is like a dedicated um, fire support. Which I'm assuming we'll get soon as well. And especially when Naraya releases, Naraya can support fire and ice, so you can always use Naraya when it releases. But even before that, you can use like Leo or Angel or even Francis together with Mina and Flare. So okay, we got the artifact. So like it's uh, it's the thing where it's like it's worth it to get it, especially because besides being an STRF DPS from next season onwards of Dimensional Rift, etc., I'm assuming the season will change to fire weakness. So if you want to get like those really high scores, like with Esther personally, I got to Rift 22. I can show you in a while, but with Esther I got to Rift 22. So it's only possible because I had Esther or Sangun for some of you, which is the weakness of the current season. So if I go Challenger right now, as you can see, it's recommended Element Wind. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, if you want to pull for Mina, do it because of the future. Until then, it's still good, but it's not gonna be amazing. Oh, oof, 500 keys. Yeah, these guys are generous. But as I was saying, like I think Mina is worth it, and I think it's an S tier at the moment. But it's still missing like that tiny little detail, which is a dedicated support for fire types. But as I was saying, you can use Angel as an assassin, and like let me build the team real quick. What I'm gonna do until they release is gonna be something along these lines. Uh, Mina, Flare, and then I'm gonna do either Angel or Liho. I think the easy one is Angel because Angel is like she doesn't need a lot of setup to play, and She will do off-field damage. Leo, you need to invest a bit more and have a bit of setup, but it can also bring forth better results. Or if you want an healer, you can use Francis, or even G1, like if you just want the support type. Although G1 is not very good with like supporting other characters besides wind types, because she's boosting wind damage specifically, and not like overall damage. But you can use her dedicate her artifact on other characters to boost the damage of your team. So let's say I will use the artifact on Francis, because I think this team can also be good. And basically, okay, I'll show you on the details what Francis does. But as you can see, like, the basic attack is the basic attack, it's kind of whatever. The special skill will inflict Earth Affliction. Um, the ultimate skill, she jumps up and inflicts Earth Affliction as well, but you recover HP based on Francis' attack value. And on the switch skill, she does this on the fly diagnosis, which increases the attack by 17% and HP is restored by an amount equal to 6 of her attack. And also does earth infliction again. There's also this where if you fall below 75% HP, she shows up and deals earth infliction and deals the teammate based on her attack. So as you can see, attack on Francis is very good. And she's a very good character, not gonna lie. Especially for a 4-star, like, she's an amazing support. And then the passive is kind of whatever, because she's not really helping the others. But the switch skill is the most important thing. Like, she boosts your damage by quite a bit. And if you use um, where is it, equipment, if you use this artifact on her, it doesn't depend on being wind type, so you can use this artifact on her, and it will grant vitality, which is basically, it will increase your basic attack, special skill, and ultimate skill damage, and it's by 2.5. I just have it on fusion level 2 because I got the second one, like, by luck. And it will boost by 2.5% per second. And it works well on G1, because, like, G1 air passive makes you use less stamina when dodging, etc. So it's good on G1, but you can also use it on Francis. It's kind of it will do basically the same. Maybe you won't reach max stacks because you need 20 seconds of having 90% stamina or higher. And if you're in a fight, you're most likely then not going to use stamina, but it's still worth it trying to use it on Francis. Okay. But going back to the main topic, which is Mina. Mina is a fighter, as you can see. Basically, she wants to use brawl damage. And her skills are as following. There's the basic attack, which is whatever, like, it's their basic. That you can hold it though to do Luminous Rush, which will consume the essence. Like, if you've played the story mode, you've played with Mina, and there's like those little balls on our bar. I think I can show you if I select the team. Right here, you see, you will consume these balls if you use ult the basic attack, and it will trigger a 4th hit without consuming essence if you trigger the 3 balls. Then you have a special skill, which will throw an enhanced Foxfire orb at an enemy and gain a stack of essence, which are those lethal balls on the bar that I just talked about, so that you can do Luminous Rush. And it's also good because it pulls enemies, so it's good, for example, for Dimensional Rift. Then you have her ultimate, obviously, which is a clone that will mimic her. And as you can see, it also benefits from the essence mechanic. So the essence mechanic on Mina is basically the thing that will make her shine or not, if you can work properly around it. So, like, if you have more clones, you will get more essences, and if you have more essences, you can do more Luminous Rush, and if you have more Luminous Rush, you can deal more damage, and so on. Okay. Then for the switch skill, it's basically like just pulls enemies in and deals a fire damage, and will gain essence again. And the passive is basically the thing of gaining essence. Like, our passive duration is basically like you gain essence. Okay. Their passive duration or passive trait. For the equipment, you want to use obviously our artifact as the best in slots, because as you can see, let's read together the effects because I haven't seen them yet. Okay, so this is when it's equipped by any fighter character in the game, okay guys? The ultimate gauge charge will increase, so you will charge your ultimate by 12% faster. Then Kumio Flame is gained in the following situations: if you use an ultimate skill, if you summon a minion, or if you land a fire basic attack 4 times. And where does this sound, guys? Luminous Rush. If you land your Luminous Rush with all the 3 essences, it will land the 4th hit and it will trigger Kumio Flame. And what Kumio Flame does is it increases your basic attack damage by 6% up to 18%, which is 3 stacks for 12 seconds. And each stack has its own duration, so it's like you stack the first time, then you stack a second one, and it will be like completely separate. So you will go from 18 to 12 to 6. You will not lose the 18% instantly, okay? And if you reach 3 stacks, then you will increase fire damage by 38%, which is huge. And for the equip effects, it gives you attack and crit damage, which is super good, okay? Obviously for the set, you want to use the HANUL set. It will give you fire damage increase as well and crit damage. So obviously you want to use the set from HANUL. You can get this set by crafting or beating HANUL on Conquest. Awakening is kind of like, it's more if you want to really maximize Mina to the fullest, but it's not needed. As I've said before, this game caters to casual audience, so you don't need to have like fully A6 characters to be able to beat the game on the end game. And monster links, you will probably want to use Duoxini. Do I have a Duoxini so I can show you guys the okay, the effects? Yes, I do. So basically Duoxini will deal fire damage, and it will inflict bonus effects, which will basically be, they will reduce the fire resistance of the enemy by 10%, and they will reduce their neutralization damage by 15% as well, and it will also reduce the fire resistance for 10 seconds when you hit the enemy with a fire special skill. So it's basically like, this was made for Mina, okay guys? Duoxini is the best in slot monster link for Mina. Like, you have to use Duoxini on the link chain. Sorry. The other two have a bit of more leeway, like you can experiment, but for the best in slot you absolutely have to use Duoxini. You could also use Fiend. I don't have one, but Fiend will basically boost your fire damage every time that you use a special skill. But I do think Duoxini is still best for the link chain, and I would probably use like basically Duoxini or Fiend on link chain, and then whichever one you don't use on link chain you put on second slot, and then on third slot I would probably use White Monster or something like that. Okay, that's basically how I would build Mina. And yeah, guys, like I'm gonna level up Mina for a bit now, and let's see what she can do. Okay, guys, we're back. I leveled up Mina a bit, put it to level 60. The skills are basically all level 9 and basic attack level 10. I have the worst boots ever, assassin and resistances. And I'm doing like 2 set effect with the headgear. I have the artifact level 60. And I got like 3 monster links, Duoxini, Grey Grey 1 with crit rate damage to boss enemies, Fire Slam with damage to boss enemies and for elemental weakness, and Scar for damage increase and attack plus 1%. And we're gonna test how she fares. I'm gonna put G1 in the team because I don't have resources to level up Francis, but we're gonna test her on Conquest level 60 against Hanhul. Okay, boys. So let's see. With Astra, I was doing it in 448. Let's see if with Mina basically from the pulls, basically coming straight from the pulls, can beat Hanhul level 60, guys. Okay, the damage is not looking very good, but you know, it's normal. Now we do the special attack. Now we switch out. I'm going to G1 because I want the damage increase boost. And back to Mina. And now we do the special attack again. Ultimate. So we have the clones, and we produce more spheres basically. I trolled there. I used Luminous Rush without meaning to. Okay, now we use Luminous Rush again. We switch out for Flare, and build up that break meter, G1, for the damage increase again. And back to Mina. As soon as we have 3 orbs, 3 essences, we do Luminous Rush. And we're gonna ult soon again. We're getting it quite a bit because I'm still trying to understand Mina's kit fully. Okay, but now we do this. We switch out. We ult because I was gonna get it. I forgot to dodge it. Okay, but now we can ult with the G1 as well. Back to Mina. Dodge that because that was a predictable one. Activate the essence things. The Luminous Rush. He's gonna jump on us, I think. Oh no, it's the laser attack. Okay, ult. I'm not sure if the ult will connect from here, but let's see. We're testing. Okay, it did. It did connect. Luminous Rush again. Dodge this. Luminous Rush again. Damage is looking fairly decent, not gonna lie. Okay, now we need fire damage to destroy this, but we're not gonna be fast enough, so we just dodge it. Oh, we failed. Oh, I'm gonna revive her because I don't wanna record this again. And it's obviously my bad there because it was a predictable dodge and I missed it. So we're not perfect, guys. Everyone makes mistakes. Okay, let me ult here. I think I should wait for the full essences to ult. No, probably. Do a quick swap here. Okay, we're gonna break him. So I want to swap into G1 already before the break. Ah, I didn't. I couldn't manage. I wanted to swap into G1 to go instantly into her artifact buff when the break came, but it's fine. We can just ult and swap instantly into Mina, do the Luminous thing, Luminous Rush, and we are also getting buffed by Esther's G1's artifact at the moment, so it will increase our damage. I'm gonna swap because he's gonna do an attack that I was not confident in dodging. Dodge this one. Now we attack. We start building our essences again. We ult here with Flare. We're almost breaking him. We're gonna stun him for a bit when we break the attack. So ult again. We're gonna break him now, and the fight will probably be over. It won't because it's still not enough damage, but okay, dodge this. Luminous Rush. I think I failed it, by the way. Oops, we're getting a bit of hits there. Go back into G1 for the last time. Recover from that. E. And it's over. Luminous Rush. Guys, like I'm gonna show you, like you saw my minis, like level 1 monsterlings. Level 1 monsterlings, like gray rarity, like equipment of assassin with resistances instead of damage, and we still beat it on faster time than Esther, which is obviously expected, right? Since it's a fire type and we beat it 30 seconds faster. But guys, my Esther has an ungodly amount of investment. Okay, like my Esther is basically my character built for everything. Like she's built to clear every content in the game. Like she has pretty decent stats, 8k attack as well. She clears Amon in less than 2 minutes. She clears Dimensional Rift level 22. She clears everything in the game. But Mina, straight from pulling, and she's like an absolute beast. Not gonna lie. Um, for me personally, I think Mina is definitely worth pulling, especially because the upcoming content will probably be more fire focused. So if your objective is to be always up to the meta or just clear the content like easily without much investment, then Mina is the character for you. Netmarble has been very generous with the things they're giving out as well, the pulls, etc. So it's not that it's not like it's going to be hard for you to pull it. As long as you didn't try to get copies of Esther, then you should be able to get Mina and their artifact for sure. Um, and as you as I'm going to show you, like I didn't use any of the paid currency as you saw. I had 750 when I started, 750 when I ended, so I didn't use any of the paid currency. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope this helped you to decide whether you want to pull Mina or not. Um, and yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.